This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to share with you this new roulette system called Fibonacci Neighbors. This was sent in by one of my subscribers, Jim, and I think it looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and get started with the bets, and I'll show you everything you need to know. So we're going to be looking at the last number that hit, which is the 25 red. And once we find that, we're going to click on it. And this is a $5 bet on each one of these. And then we're going to go directly across from the 25 and click on the 22. And that's going to be our total bets. And you can see there we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 covered with $5 each. That's a $50 total bet. And let's go ahead and spin. And I'll share with you the progression and how you can make money with this at the casino. And this is also one you can use online. And let's see, that's a loss right there. So when we lose with this, we just go ahead and we rebet the exact same amount again. So let's do that. And here we go. So there'll be $5 on each again. And that's a 21 red. And we got the win. Anytime we get a win with this, we're going to go back to the original starting point. So now let's look at the last number, which is the 21. And we'll click on that. And then we'll go directly across to the 29. And there's our 10 total numbers with $5 each. Let's go ahead and spin. And I can't wait to share with you the progression on this. Let's see what we get here. That's a 16 red. That's a loss. So again, the second bet is always the same as the first. So we're just going to rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 10 black. And that's a loss. So now we're going to add the 5 plus 5 and get a $10 total bet. So all we really need to do is we need to add 5 to each of those. So remember when we started this one, it was based on the 21 and the 29. So we just get a $5 bet and we click on the 21 and the 29 again. Now we have $100 total bet out there. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 26 black. And that's a loss. So now we're going to, on that last one, we had a $10 bet. We're going to add 10 plus 5, the two previous bets, to get a $15 bet now. And let's go ahead and if you remember, we were at 10 and now we're going to 15. So that's just one more $5 bet on each one of those. And again, that's the 21 and the 29. And places the bets for you. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 13 black. And that's a loss. So now we're going to add up the two previous bets of 10 and 15. And we're going to have a $25 total bet. And remember, we were at 15. So that means we're going to add $10 to each one of those. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we have a $250 total bet out there. It's a $2,000 bankroll system. And here we go. That's the 32 red. Okay, and that's a loss. So remember, the last two bets were 25 and 15. That's $40 total bet now. And the difference between 25 and 40 is $15. So we're going to put 15 on each one of these. So here we go. Now we have a $400 total bet, and let's spin. This is a $2,000 bankroll system, and that's an 8 black there. And that's a loss. So now we're going to add up the 40 plus the 25. That's 65. And we want to know the difference between the two. So, so 40 and 65, that's $25. So we're going to add 25 to each one of those. Now we have a $650 total bet. It looks like we have about $1,100 left in the bankroll. Let's go ahead and spin and let's get a win here. That's an 18 red. And we got it. So that's a $1,690 win. And remember, with the Fibonacci neighbors, anytime you get a win, you restart. We're up $770 now. So we're going to go back and we're going to look at the last number, which is the 18. And we are going to put $5 on each one of the bets when we click on 18. Let's find that real quick. And there we go. And then we're going to go straight across to the 2 So the 18 and the 2, that'll put five bets each of the Voissons on there. And let's go ahead and spin. It's a $50 total bet. Here we go. That's a 27 red. And that's a loss. So again, the second bet is the same as the first. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 27 red. Okay, we lost. So now we add the 5 plus 5 for 10. That's a 5 additional on that. And let's go ahead and place that bet. So here we go. So again, we were at 5, then we did 5 again, then we did 10. Actually, now we're doing 10, so we'll have 5 on each of those. 150 total bet, and let's spin. Here we go. That's a 17 black. And that's a win, $390. Wow, we're up $1,060 right now already. That's incredible. So now we're looking at the 17. Let's find that. And once we locate the 17 right there, we're going to put, we're going to have those 5 numbers, and then we're going to go directly across to the 9, and we're going to have $5 on each of those as well. So here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 16 red, and that's a loss. And again, we keep the bet the same after one loss. And let's see what we get here. That's a 34 red. And that's a win, $130. Okay, we're up $1,140 already on a $2,000 bankroll system. That's pretty incredible. 34 red, and let's go ahead and place the bet there. And then straight across is the 14. That's the additional 5 bets. Again, we have 10 $5 bets at $50 total. And let's see what we get here. That's a 29 black. That's a loss. So again, we rebet the same amount after one loss. So it goes 5 and then 5. And this is our second bet. That's a 17 black. And that's a win. Fantastic. So we're up $1,220 already. We're looking at the 17. So let's put 5 there. And let's put it on the 31 also. So we go straight across for that. $5 and 5 bets on each one of those equals 10 total bets, and that's a 33 black, and that's a loss. So again, the second bet is the same as the first, 5 and 5. This is our second bet, and that's a 5 red there, and that's a loss. So now we're going to add 5 plus 5 for 10, but what you need to do is remember that that it's just $5 additional from 5 to 10. So we're just going to put one of those on there. And remember, that's the 17 and the 31. 31 straight across. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 33 black. And that's a loss. So now, remember we went 5, 5, and then 10. Now we're going to add 10 plus 5 for 15. And the difference between 10 and 15 is only 5, so we're going to add one more. So here we go. And each time I hit this, it's going to add 5 bets. So we're doing it twice, the 17 and the 31. That adds 10 total bets, 5 on each side. Okay, that's a 23 red, and that's a loss. So again, that was at 15. We're going to add 10 plus 15, which is 25. The difference between 15 and 25 is 10. So that means we're going to place 2 more $5 bets on each one of those. Here we go. And that brings us to $250 total bet. And let's spin. That's a 13 black. And that's a loss. So again, we went 5, 5, and then 10, and then we added 10 plus 5 for 15, and then 15 plus 10 for 25. Now we're going to add 25 plus 15 is 40. The difference between 25 and 40 is 15. So we're going to add 3 of those on 17 and 31 there. And those are $5 each. Now we have a $400 total bet. And let's spin. And that's a 16 red. And that's a loss. So you can see it's not taking some of our profit away there. And if we look at the last bet there, Remember, we went 5, 5. Then we went 10. We added the 5s together. Then we went from 10. We added 10 plus 5 is 15. And then we went 15 plus 10 is 25. And then we went at 15 plus 25 is 40. And now we're going to take 40 plus 25 is 65. The difference between 40 and 65 is $25. And so that's 5 of those $5 bets. Here we go. And that's a $650 total bet. That's why we need the $2,000 bankroll. Let's see if we can get a win here. And that's an 8 black. And that's a loss. So we're going to add the 65 plus the 40 now, and that is going to be 105. The difference between 65 and 105 is $40. So if you put 5 into that, that's 8 of those bets. So this is why you need the bankroll, and here we go. Okay, so this is actually a pretty large bet here. Let's see if we can get the win. That's a 26 black, and that's a loss. So there is some risk with this one, and you can see now we only have $520 left. So we have to back those bets back down. And now we're in trouble a little bit here because we don't have enough to place the bets that we're supposed to. But this is a system that you can use to make a lot of money quick and cash out. Obviously, if we were in the casino and we got up early like we did, we would cash out with that money. We would keep playing. But let's go ahead and spin here with the money that we have left and see what happens. And that's a 2 black. Okay, we got a $1,640 win there. So now we're back up 160. And now we want to go ahead, even though we're not in session profit, we want to be smart and we want to restart. That was very lucky because we didn't have enough money to place the actual final bet that we had. And let's go ahead and start over again. So we'll be on 2, and we'll put 5 on each of those five bets, and then we'll come straight across to the 18. Now we have a $50 total bet. So here we go. But basically, we're adding up the 2 previous bets. Except for the first bet, we're adding up the 2 previous bets to get the next one. Remember, the second bet is the same as the first. And if you make a mistake, just get right back on board again. This is definitely one you need to practice first on a simulator and make sure you don't make any errors. So we're going to go from 5 to 10. And remember, that was on the, let's see here, we started on the 2. So we're going to go just up another 5. Now we have a $100 total bet, and let's spin. And then if we lose this one, we'll add the 10 plus the 5 to go to 15. That's an additional $5 on each bet. So let's do that. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 15 black. Okay, so now we'll go 15 plus 10 is 25. The difference between 15 and 25 is 10. So we're going to add 2 more of those to each. And here we go. All right, let's go ahead and spin. And let's see what we get. That's a 6 black. Okay, and that's a loss. So again, we went 5, 5, and then we went to 10. We added 10 plus 5 to 15. And now we're going to add 15 plus 10 for 25. That is going to be 2 more of those. And here we go. All right, let's go ahead and spin. And then if we lose this one, we'll be adding the 25 plus the 15 for 40. But we got the win. That's a $910 win. We're at $470 now. So obviously with this system, there's a lot of risk involved, but you can win a lot of money quickly. So when you get up, just cash out. But we're going to go ahead and do it one more time here. We're going to be on the 9, and then we'll be on the neighbor for that, which is the 17. That's 10 bets, 5 on each of those. And let's go ahead and spin. So this is one you can make a lot of money quick, walk with, but it is very risky, it appears. And this is definitely one you want to test on your simulator first and get used to it. Make sure you don't make any mistakes, practice, and see if it's worth it to you. So that's a 14 red. Okay, that's a nice $130 win. So we're up $550 again. We got very lucky on that last bet when we were only had $500 left. And 14 red, and we're going to start over. We're going to find the 14 and its neighbor. And let's see here. So there it is. And we're going to also be on the 34. Each time you click one of those, it's 5 bets. So we have 10 total. At 5 each, that's $50, and that's a 20 black. Okay, so that's a $130 win. Fantastic. We're up $680 now. So now we're going to look at the 20 and its neighbor. So let's grab the 20, and then we'll grab the 6. That's 5 on each, and let's spin. So we go directly across from the number that hit last, and that's a 6 black. All right, another win. Wow. Okay, we're up $810 now. And you can see you can make a lot of money with this, but it's also very risky. So that's why you want to test it out and make sure you're happy with the risks and the reward. And we're going to be on the 6 now and the 1. 5 on each time you click on one of those with the French wheel, it adds 5 bets, and that's a 33 black. There's another one. Wow, what a run. We're up $940 now. And you're getting to see the good and the bad with this one for sure. And now we're going to get the 33 and the 27. That's, again, 5 bets each, and that's 10 bets total, $5 each. And that's a 32 red. Okay, so we'll place our second bet with $5 on each of those 10 bets. And here we go. That's a 28 black. Okay, so now we're going to go from 5 to 10. So we're just going to add one more 5 on there, and let's find that bet again. All right, here we go. And then if we lose this one, we'll add 10 plus 5 to go to 15. And that's a 15 black, and that's a loss, so we'll add another one in there. And spin. If we lose this one, we'll be adding 15 plus 10 to get to 25. That's 2 more bets on each. So let's add those in. And spin. Then if we're to lose this one, we add the 25 plus the 15 for 40. And that's 3 bets. But we got the win, $650. Fantastic. So we're back up $1,240 now. So this system makes a lot of money fast. Be careful with it. You can use smaller units if you would like. I would guess $2,000 is probably not enough bankroll for this with the $5 bets. I think this is one that you probably, if you have the bankroll for it, definitely use that. But this might be a really good system to use with small bet sizes if you're an online player, and that'll also give you access to the French wheel. And keep the bets as small as possible. Remember to add up the 2 previous bets to get your next bet. That's how the Fibonacci works. And except for the first bet, which is the same. The second bet, which is the same as the first. But definitely test it out on your simulator. As always, make sure you're comfortable with it before you go to the casino. And just want to thank everyone for sending their systems in. Remember to send them to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And that's what keeps it going, is you guys sending fantastic systems in every single day of the week. And I love getting them and seeing what you guys send in. So keep it up. And I think that's fantastic. Appreciate everyone's support. This is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody. That was a fantastic win at 1,240. But we almost lost it all. And that was pretty exciting, though. Everybody have a great one.